Welcome YouTube. My name is Thecourier, and I'm making a deck profile. My first one in absolutely forever. So this one is going to be of a, I know the last one I did was, I think it was my Psychics. I cannot remember fully. I think it might have been my Crash Bugs? Probably my yeah, I think it was my Psychics. Regardless of the fact, I made a new deck. Hope you all like it. All 64 of my viewers and my 1 subscriber. Just saying, spread the word, let people know I'm here, and let's take a look, shall we? This is a TG junk deck. It's a lot of fun for me to play. It kicks a lot of ass when played against the right decks, because now with the Insectors, the Wind-Ups, the Variants, the Rabbit decks, it's all annoying. So I've sort of formed over into a more fun player than anything. So I'm going to show you the cards, and start off, monsters, 3 junk Synchrons. These guys are beastly. I don't care what people say. Level 3 tuners with a whole archetype of their own. Fucking great. We got, for our TG engine on this, 1 Striker. $5 card, still limited, still very broken. Regardless, 2-star tuner, very good card. Let's see what else do we have here. Still got music playing in the background there. 1 TG Cyber Magician. Very good card. This guy's 1-star tuner. Bust out a TG monster from your hand so you can sync with that. I prefer using this with Rhino to get out the Power Gladiator or my Wonder Magician. Both 5-star. Wonder Magician's a little more effective though, but Power Gladiator is a good beater. I got 2 Rush Rhinos. 2K beaters when you go in. Very good cards. These guys pretty much all search them out. Very defensive in this deck. Triple Warwolf. I run these for Exceeds and Synchro Fodder. They're very good because I special summon like a motherfucker when I get the right hand. Got 1 Doppel Warrior, which I'm ashamed of. I really should be running more than 1, but there is just no room. So I'm going to make a different junk deck and probably going to turn one into a Chaos. So probably split this deck in half sooner or later, but this guy is a very key component. So let's try for cards number 2, Secret Rare Gardenas. Yeah, love the bling, eh? Got Necro Gardener in here to help stall out. Since they're back up to 2, they're pretty fucking broken, and I like them. And I like that. So let's see here, 2 Quillbolts. Quillbolts up on the field. I use them for Exceeds and Synchro Fodder as well. More or less for Exceeds, because when I bust out Junk Synchron and I bring them out and I can bust them out with a Doppel Warrior combo, I'll just sync with the Doppel Warrior, get the boost on my Junk Synchron, and then I'll overlay the 2 Quillbolts into a Gotchi to give Junk Warrior even higher boost. That's a hell of a lot of attack points for a Junk Warrior. So, also, 2 Marine Captains. These guys are really good. Do not knock them, especially with the new format out and the new Exceeds. Captains can bust out a whole lot more than you think. So I'll go Captain into a Synchron, go into a 6, or go Captain into a Gardena and go an overlay for a 3, or I'll do a whole bunch of stuff like that. And Captain, Synchron, Warwolf, very good opening hand. I really like that. Allows me to get off like probably let's see, I could go for a Mistworm if I had it, or I can go for a Brio, or I can go for whatever. It's a very good card. I love running it in here. I just say thank you, God, every time I get one. Don't believe in God. Don't hate. Raikou. Got this guy in here because he's broken. I want a second one. I need a second one, actually. Very good card. Mill 3, destroy 1. Very good especially mess with this. I also run Chaos Engine. I need to get my hands on BLS to make it even more broken than it usually is. I tried it on dual terminal. This deck is fucking brutal. 1 Marshmallow. 1 Card Trooper, helps mill at draw power. Dandelion, I hate that it's at 1, but it's still major component of this deck. 1 blinged out Cyber Dragon. 1 Gores. 1 Caius, gold rare. And 2 common Chaos Sorcerers. I run 2 because I can. Running 1, people say, eh, but 2 makes it I get both out all the time. Do not hate, because yeah, the moment I get my hands on BLS, 1's getting out of there. But still, 2 is effective. 1 Monster Reborn, Book of Moon, 2 MSTs, 1 Gold Sarcophagus, 1 Paw of Duality. Run a bit of 1-ofs in here. 1 Creature Swap. This is good when I'm running out of tricks. Throw that onto the field. Get out my like swap them with a token or with a Quillbolt. Messes up my opponent, especially when they only have 1 monster on the field. Creature. So I got Foolish Burial. Good for fueling chaos in here. Heavy Storm. Super rare. And Dark Hole. Common as hell. And I got a Torrential and a Mirror Force for traps. 3 Dark Bribes. Good for negating. I love this card. 3 Ultra Rare D Prisons. And 2 Super Rare Psalm Warnings. This is a pretty good deck. It runs fairly well. Still needs some revisions. I'll probably do another update in a week, and by a week I don't mean about like 3 months, 4 months like I did like with my last video. So I guess yeah, I'll just have to keep on working on that. So on to the extra deck. I have my Exceeds, I have my Synchros. This deck is very, very, very balanced when it comes to doing this. I just need to sort of organize it here, so give me a sec. This deck is pretty fucking broken. Especially, my friend runs an Owner Seal deck, and the only way I can really screw up on this deck is Skill Drain, which is kind of more common now because of Dark World variants and stuff like the Owner Seal. Anyway, so first card, Leviathan Dragon, good 3 rank or star rank, whatever. Beater, very good for, you know, when I want butts out, just plain old go on the offensive. 1 Gachi Gantetsu, helps with the level 2 engines that I throw in here, so it gives them all a bit of a boost. And 1 Dark Mist. Dark Mist requires 3 level 2s, and he's always 100 attack points higher than your opponent's monster unless Skill Drain hits the field, and then you're fucked. But this guy can be pretty damn offensive. Then 1 Zen Mains. Love this card so much. Rank 3. If this card would be destroyed, detach 1 if your opponent, and at the end phase blow up 1 card on the field. This guy is fucking broken. Now, ever since my last video, the value went up, and I've been getting non-stop offers for his card, and yet again, I've been turning him down non-stop. 1 Ultra Rare Stardust, very low. This value went down. I'm disappointed. There's no way to express how disappointed I am. So I'm just gonna say, with another high value card here, Black Rose Dragon, $18. 18. Fucking disappointing. Great card though. Sink for a 7 a lot of times in here. So TG Wonder Magician, just nuke 1. They're a lot easier to get your hands on now, along with a bunch of the TG stuff. 1 Power Gladiator, and onto the Junk Synchros. So I've got 1 Junk Archer. I need a second. Very good card here. Once per turn, remove from play 1 monster on your opponent's side of the field. This guy can do so much. He's like a Chaos Sorcerer, except the monsters return to the opponent's side of the field, and you also get to attack. Triple Junk Warrior, because yes, I can. Sorry. Got fucking triples. Fun card. Major beater, only if you're, you know, going for the straight up fuck up your opponent. It's kind of style of game. Got your 2 Berserkers. These guys are a lot better than most people take them for. You banish a junk monster from your graveyard to make your one monster on your opponent's side of the field lose that amount of attacks. So pretty much banish junk synchron. Your opponent's monster lose 1300. Banish an archer, lose 23. The thing about Junk Berserker I like is if he attacks a defense position monster, it just destroys the monster at the start of the damage step. Now, it does include... Now, I have misplayed a bit with this guy saying, like, the card's effect should be negated. However, you know, it's understandable that the effect isn't negated now. Now that I read it properly and my friend pointed it out. But it is still a very good card. Can get rid of quite a few annoying things. So like if it attacks face down defense position monster, it won't flip up. Flip effects aren't activated. I love that. So 2 Junk Berserkers or 2 Junk Destroyers. These guys are pretty good too because I can use a lot of synchro materials between 2s and 3s and all that. Most of the time get to nuke 2 cards on the field and I can call priority. So that is my junk deck. Or my TG Junk, or my TG Double Junk, or TG Double Dandy Junk, whatever you would like to call it. This is the Thecourier900, and I'm also telling you that I am on the search for windups. If anybody's willing to make a trade, that is in the Coquitlam area of Vancouver, BC, or within the Vancouver area, just send me a message on here and we can work something out. Thecourier900 signing off.